In a recent interview, musician Rudy Sarzo addressed lingering questions about the relationship between legendary guitarists Eddie Van Halen and Randy Rhoads. Despite speculation, Sarzo stated, "Never heard him talk seriously. We never talked about Eddie Van Halen," suggesting that any tension has been exaggerated. The conversation turned to whether Rhoads ever claimed that Van Halen plays my riffs. Sarzo dismissed the idea, emphasizing that Rhoads had a distinct musical direction, rooted in classical training. "He doesn't need to because he has all this classical music knowledge," Sarzo explained, highlighting the differences in their musical approaches. While both Van Halen and Rhoads were accomplished musicians, Sarzo noted that they each made unique choices in their artistry. Eddie and Alex are schooled musicians, whereas Randy decided to go more classical, he said. Ozzy Osbourne, who worked closely with Rhoads, has previously commented on their dynamic. In a 1982 guitar player interview, Van Halen mentioned Rhoads complimenting his technique. However, Osbourne later contradicted this, stating, "Randy didn't say anything nice about Eddie. Maybe they had a falling out, but they were rivals." Rhoads himself addressed the competition narrative in a 1982 Guitar World interview, expressing his desire to develop his own style while acknowledging his admiration for Van Halen. "Eddie's a great player," Rhoads said, admitting that he often felt frustrated when his playing echoed Van Halen's flashy style. Despite efforts from both musicians to clarify their positions, the debate over who was the superior guitarist continues among fans. As the discussion evolves, it becomes increasingly clear that while Rhoads and Van Halen may have had differing artistic visions, their legacies remain profoundly influential in the world of rock music.